All right, welcome back to the channel, Active Every Day. Today we're gonna go back to the lower body. We're gonna focus on some of those split squat and lunge positions. All right. For the most part, rep ranges are gonna be between 10 and 20 reps. We're gonna do a lot of sets of 10 today and then try a set of 20. And for a number of sets, it's gonna be between generally 3 sets and 5 sets. So if 3 sets is a challenge, work with 3. And as you get in better shape, try for that 4th or that 5th set. You can also scale your reps as well. Start with 10 reps, and as you get in better shape and it gets easier, let's push it up to 20 reps. Ultimately, your biggest sets would be 5 sets total of 20 reps for every exercise we do. Okay, let's kind of warm up our lower body first. So let's just do our pelvis turns. You can go hands on shoulders, or you can hold on to something like the wall, or if you go hands on hips, sometimes it'll cause you to turn your shoulders, so hands out in space can be good. All right, 5 to 10 reps. We have our pelvis tilts. We do these a lot when we start with our neck and our trunk, but since we're really just doing a lower body workout today, we'll just focus on that lower half. And again, 5 to 10 reps of tilting that pelvis. So holding on to something to make life a bit more manageable. It'll help the ability to focus on our hip go up as well if we don't have the balance. So even if you have a great balance, try holding on. Let's get it raised the knee. We bring it to the outside, and as we go to the outside, we turn that foot and roll it outward, circle to the bottom, and go in reverse. Back, out, over, and around. Let's do 3. Up, out, and around. Keep it high up. It's gonna wanna drop, so I go slow there, really feel. Check it out in reverse. Just once more. Up, out, try to turn it, keep it up, and around. I'm gonna turn around, you got 3 reps, you're gonna see me from behind a little bit here. So I wanna be able to hold on with that right hand. Okay, so up, out, try to rotate that foot as you go around, and then in reverse. Something else that's not easy to do is we don't wanna lean over a lot. You'll see me lean a little, it's not easy. I'm trying not to, and that's part of the hand on the wall too. Help give me some reference if I'm leaning a lot. I do want that knee to be high up and that foot to be high up, but not because I leaned over, because these hip muscles are getting stronger. And thus they can raise the leg. Okay, that's 3 each way. Let's take care of our ankles. Quick stand on one foot and do those circles. Okay, feel free to hold on, that helps with balance. About 5 to 10 each way. It seems very simple, I know, and it is. But it helps. It's the little things we do 1,000 times. Okay, other side. We'll do a little movement for our knees here after this. Okay, if you have a mat, you're gonna wanna grab it. Lay that mat out. I'm gonna roll my mat out, double it over actually. Yoga mat, just double it over. Okay, I like it to be a bit more thick for my knees. And first thing, just put those hands on your knees, have your feet pretty close together. Just take those knees in a bit of a circle pattern. Okay, let's do 10 reps. It's okay for the feet to swivel, change direction. Your foot doesn't have to stay flat, you can go up on the edges of your feet. Just helping the bones, the lower bones, twist a little bit as they're designed to, and let those feet become more active. We're gonna kneel down now. I wanna get us down on both knees. We're gonna have our toes curled under. We're just gonna sit down and bring it back up. Just do 5. Toes are curled under. I wanna feel some pressure on those feet. There's 3. There's 4. Hold this one long. About 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then raise up. Let's put the feet the other way now. Shoestrings down or top of the feet down if you're barefoot or in socks. Same thing. Sit back and down. Let your hips drop. My body's not in a straight line. You can see it's bent like a squat. Bring it on up. Go as low as you feel safe. 2, 3, arms can be out, arms can be forward. It's kind of like a squat. beyond the shoulders. Let's hold at the bottom. 5 seconds, let the body stretch. A little easy movement can help. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Let's just do one more stretch for each side of our body. Half kneeling, knee, foot. Nice big step. Rock forward, rock backwards. We want this space here to really open. You can reach. Let's do 3 more. When you come back, you can go really far back. As far as your body lets you, go for it. Feel on that side. Relax it back, push it forward, stretch, lean. Switch sides, do the same thing. Half kneeling position, 1 knee down, 1 foot forward. Okay. Good distance here. If you're too short, you come forward. You might not get a big enough stretch on that back side. Step a little more forward. That back side may stretch for you. 5 reps. Rock forward. Lean away. So I'm stretching my left. Want my left up. Might stretch it more. Just do 5. Back foot, doesn't matter. Whatever you prefer. Okay. Half kneeling position is very similar to our split squat. Okay. For the first set, back toes curled under, flat foot, hand can be on the knee. This is hard. Hold onto a wall or a countertop or a chair or the back of your couch. We want to stand up, keep our feet in that position, come all the way down, rest on our knee for just a moment, stand back up. Let's do 5. Here's 3. Take that short rest. Here's 4. And there's 5. We're going to go to the bottom, switch our sides. This is going to be a lot for your knees. We have a few options. The first is to not change the exercise, but to see if we could pad the exercise to make it more comfortable. So you could even triple over, your mat. Give yourself additional padding. Could be nicer as well. We're going to do 5 reps. If that doesn't help, a pillow, something more substantial, sometimes putting that pressure on our knee can be uncomfortable. 3. Now if you have bad knees and you may need a different exercise, we can talk about that. That's a little different. But for today, if this is a bit too much for you, then you could be doing just regular squats, touch and go to a bench, ones you may have seen in the other workouts. Okay. Split squat, that's 5 reps per side with a pause at the bottom. Now we're gonna do reps where we just touch and go. And we'll do also 5 of these per side. So I'm gonna take my stance, back toe, front foot flat, some stability if I need it. Here's how you know if you need it. Not if you can or can't go all the way down or not, but if going all the way up and down isn't what you would consider very easy, hold on. If it's very easy, don't hold on. We're gonna do harder versions even for the ones holding on and for ones not holding on. But for now, we wanna make it very easy so that we can really master the skill. And so a lot of us I'm encouraging to do the hold so that it really scales to become very easy. You can pull on this. Okay, just 5 reps, there's 2. Light touch, 3. Light touch, 4. Light touch, 5. Okay? Now the distance I'm standing, I am split over the mat, but the width of the mat has nothing to do with why I'm standing as wide as I'm standing. I had just moved it earlier, you saw me flip it to give my knee extra padding to kind of show you those ideas. It just so happens it's fitting well. The distance I'm standing, I learned from my stretch position. Way out here was a big stretch, a little bit too big for the squat. So I just kind of brought it in so that these were close to straight up and down. Looks like it's a little smaller than straight up and down, but it just feels the best for me. So back toe, front foot flat, touch and go. 1. So make adjustments for yourself. 2, figure out what feels the best. Here's 3, what feels the best we'll start with. And then we'll make different changes in the future. There's 4 and 5. Like we may say one day, let's try really, really tight. You may say, let's try really, really wide. So you'll have a chance to go outside of whatever's you're most comfortable or most natural. So we started down, up, then we started top, down, pause reps on the first set, touch and go on the second rep. Let's do a reverse lunge and a forward lunge. Then we've been doing 5 per side, that gives us a total of 10. So if we did 10 per side, it would give us a total of 20. Going back and forth to the idea of how many sets and reps you can try. We've done 2 sets total. Let's do a third set, a third version. These are gonna be reverse lunges. And so the stance we're gonna go into is the same as our split squat, except we're gonna step in a reverse pattern every rep. So I'm gonna step back. Again, I'm here, wall, assistance. Touch the knee. When I stand up, I return. 2, touch that floor all the way. 3, just like the previous. We're building on the first technique, building on the second technique. That's 4. There's 5. If you're unable to step back and go all the way down to the floor, stay in the split squat and do your sets here. Get stronger at this position so you can be better at the next position, the reverse lunge. Let's go for it. There's 1, I'm holding the wall. I wanna make it very easy. 2, if it's not very easy, that's why we're holding on. 3, if it's kind of easy, give you that little, there's 4, and there's 5. Let's take a deep breath, we've got 1 more set to go. 1 more version to introduce for our workout. That'll be a forward lunge. Again, we're just recycling our half kneeling position, split squat position with a forward step or a backward step. Let our legs rest. We haven't talked in detail about rest periods. A basic idea, the longer you rest, the more recovered you'll feel before the next set. We do get tired, accumulative, tired and fatigue in our muscles from sets. So if it's our 3rd or 4th or 5th set, we may not feel all the way recovered 100% like we did in earlier sets. So that's something to kind of think about, get used to, it's normal. Forward lunge, I'm gonna hold on, I got 5. Step forward, touch, step back, bring the feet together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Quick rest, quick talk. If the mat you have is getting in your way, you may want to try to move it so you don't want to step over. Your foot can be lower as you move. Okay? If forward doesn't work, do the reverse. If the reverse didn't work, do the split squat. Find your best. 1, 2, 3, all the way. If you move the mat, challenge yourself. Come on, 4 and 5. Fantastic. Something different than a squat. Split stances, different lengths, different stretches for our legs, different, same muscle groups in a squat, working a little bit different, gives us balance, prepares us for moving forward or backwards, up or down staircases. So many applications in life, but we're moving in different directions instead of just standing still. That's important. Stay active every day. We'll see you next time.